Let's talk about this with Allam Ahmed, who's the president of the World Association of Sustainable Development. He's joining us from London. Thanks for speaking to us on Al Jazeera. So even going into these talks, Egypt had said that this may be the last chance before that dam is filled for a second year. Now that the talks have broken down, what happens next?
I think what will happen next, this will escalate, and the conflict will continue to escalate, and I think there will have to be an intervention of a more high level, because Ethiopia, Egypt, and Sudan, they are neighbors, they are good African neighbors, but at the same time, this issue has been going on quite a long time, and Ethiopia need to do its bit of opening up files. Egypt need to calm down and step this rhetoric down, and Sudan need to raise up their political tempo here. I think the three of them, they have these actions to do as soon as possible.
So when you
Ethiopia to open up their technical files, Egypt to slow down and calm down, Sudan has to raise their political tempo. That means they will have a three-level play here.
So when you say intervention has to happen from outside or elsewhere, who would that be, and who will put pressure on these countries?
I mean, number one, who can put pressure on this country is the United States of America. This is obviously the big player here. But I have suggested in the past, countries which have not been involved in this negotiation, such as Germany, such as Canada, and also because the Canadian and the Germans are, to a large extent, can be considered independent. They all have interest. China also have not been at all in the political domain, although China is a big stakeholder in this dam. So I would expect these three countries or these four countries, plus the European Union, could have an impact on putting pressure on the three countries. But the Arab League, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, I don't think they can do much here. African Union definitely cannot solve this problem.
So even before these talks took place, the latest round of talks in Kinshasa, was there any indication to you that the outstanding issues could be resolved?
The outstanding issues could be resolved, and interestingly, could be resolved quickly if we can have a transparent technical evaluation of the dam. That's the key points. We need technical experts to have a look at the actual data, which is only held by Ethiopians. Then the other issues can be resolved, such as the colonial agreement, Sudan, the amount of water Egypt have agreed in the past. These are much easier issues to be dealt with. But unless we have a technical files being open for everyone, particularly independent experts, we can't get to the bottom of this problem. If we open these technical files, we can then give assurance to the Sudanese side this dam is going to be beneficial, not actually destructive. We can give assurance to the Egyptians they're not going to lose too much of water. And then people technically can assure Ethiopia of its huge investment is not going. No one is really keen on destroying this dam. I don't think this is, or Ethiopia should worry about someone. We know it's been already 80% built. But the only way forward is to look to the technical files, which can make assurance to everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Allam Ahmed, for speaking to us from London.